Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas, here to bring you a movie review this fine Saturday morning. You guys can see I'm not doing any podcast episodes for at least a month or so until I take care of some personal matters and when the Admiral is more available to appear on these damn things. So the King, he gets bored talking to himself because, I can only hear myself for so long, and I'm pretty sure you guys are sick and tired of just seeing the King on screen. And like I said, have to keep it challenging around here for the King. If not, the King will just get off his throne and retire. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about it. I'm here to talk about another movie review this fine Saturday morning. In particular, Damsel. It's streaming on Netflix. It stars Millie Bobby Brown and Robin Wright. It's kind of like a fairy tale twist of some sort. I don't know. They're mix matching a whole bunch of princess stories all into one. Going into this, had no clue what's going on. Never saw the trailers. Never saw anything, previews. Don't know if it's based on a book or any of that crazy stuff. All I know, Millie Bobby Brown was in it and Robin Wright. And I'm like, you know what? Saw a little glimpse here before I watched it on Netflix. And I was like, you know what? That looks interesting. I wonder where the hell this is going to go. So anyways, King went into this blind. And as a result, I guess kids can watch it. You can put it. And it's going to be spoilers. So if you haven't seen this movie, don't watch it. But it's been out for a year. 2024, I believe, is when it came out. And don't know if it hit theaters or if it just went straight to Netflix. Either way, it's here right now. Anyways, so I went in blind, didn't know what to expect, and as a result, I enjoyed it. I liked it. I didn't love it. It was a good little film. You can tell this belonged on Netflix. That's why I was kind of questioning, was this released in theaters? Because it doesn't have that big budget feel. Even though there's a whole bunch of cool stuff going on in here, there's the movie's like about an hour and maybe 50 something minutes. So I'm going into this, I'm watching this thing, right? And like I said, there's a twist and turn. Fool the King once in this thing because I thought the story was going to progress in a certain way. So, Millie Bobby Brown plays the daughter of this rich kind of guy or nobleman in the area. And Robin Wright plays the queen of the little prince who's going to get married to Millie Bobby Brown's character. So I guess they're going to pull like a Game of Thrones. They're going to merge the two families so they can become stronger for the better of the kingdom. But before things goes down, the father came out distraught about things of what's going on. Or maybe he found out the truth, which that's what happened. But we didn't know it. So with the younger sister and whatever, the stepmother, they're there for the wedding. Everything goes well. Everything's all lovey-dovey. She has her nice gown and bridal outfit and nice colors, nice scenery, you name it, the works. So everything goes well. And then when the parents leave is when shit hits the fan. Let's just say that. So they're going in the carriage ride. And I'm wondering, where's Robin Wright's character? They're up in the mountain. But anyways, before we get there. So Millie Bobby Brown's character asked her new husband, where are we going? He goes, well, we're going to perform some sort of like ritual, like our tradition. Like we're going to head up to the mountain. So they go up the mountain, unaware of what's going on, because I don't even know what the hell's going on. I'm like, don't tell me something funky. All of a sudden you see the guy's mother, queen, with masks. They're all wearing masks of somebody, like a masquerade or something. I'm like, oh no, this is not going to go well. Something funky is going on. And she's kind of worried too. You're wondering what the hell's going on too. So they end up going there, whatever. They perform a quick little ritual, cut the hand, put the blood together, kind of like to make it more even official. And that's where I believe his mother, the queen, Robin Wright's character, goes into detail about the story about the mountain. And we're not the only people who come to the mountain. There's something else that occupies here. Meanwhile, it's a freaking dragon that lives there, okay? So she kind of says the story about, we have to, maintain the peace, do this, do that, and whatever. And we find out that something happened way back when with the king, because there's a little backstory at the beginning of the film, which I didn't mention, but you can watch for yourselves, that they go into the lair where the dragon is, and they end up killing her 3 kids. So you can only imagine where I'm going with this. So now, as a barter to keep the peace with the dragon, they feed 3 daughters or queen or whatever little princesses to them. So as they're going up, whatever, she thinks it's all fine. Oh, I need to swoop you up your feet, is what her new Lily Prince Charming says. And as she walks her, the queen gives him the signal. That's it. So he goes, I'm sorry. And he literally throws Millie Bobby Brown over in the thing. She hits a whole bunch of vines. Lucky she didn't snap her neck. And she managed to survive at the bottom of this pit, realizing she's been betrayed. And that's when she kind of confronts slowly but surely, the dragon that's down there. So the dragon talks, explains things to her while toying with her. And she could see the remnants or bodies of previous girls who were tossed down there and whatever. Little clues on walls and all that shit. So she kind of like runs for her life, gets hurt. She needs to heal herself or whatever. So she's trying to escape. She can't. She notices that she's up in the mountain, whatever. She's going through tunnels and whatever, you name it, just to survive and keep away from this dragon. Man, and then she comes into like these little, like a cave with these little blue worms that kind of like have healing properties and blah, blah, blah. So she's trying to formulate a plan to kind of outsmart the dragon and escape. She manages almost to do so. And as she goes out, the dragon comes and kind of stops her. But then the dragon takes off for some reason. Her father, who pretty much screwed her over, pardon the language, comes back to rescue her, and then he ends up dying trying to save her, and the dragon captures him. First, said, call your daughter back because I want to, Elodie, I think that's her name, Millie Bobby Brown's character, finally remembered it. Early in the morning, guys, forgive the king, new diet plan, new everything, and I'm telling you, the king is not all there, but anyways, he's here enough to yell at you guys. So that happens, whatever the hell goes down, doesn't do those, and then it leads up to a battle a little bit here. She ends up fleeing using his horse. The dragon comes out, whatever. And then, of course, the queen doesn't like this because she can see the mountain going crazy. She doesn't want them to go kaput too. Orders them to take the younger daughter and do the same thing, throw her in the pit. So now Millie Bobby Brown's character, Elodie, has to go back, confront the dragon in big battle, outsmarts the dragon, because that's where I'm like, everybody else failed, but she's the only one who outsmarts him. Good for her. I didn't want her to die anyways. So she ends up outsmarting him. Instead of killing, she ends up saving, and she kind of explains to the dragon, which dragon's going to listen because the dragon's almost dead. They're expecting to get, off by her, that, she's been duped, blah, blah, blah. We're normal people. They've been cutting her hands and mixing her blood so you can whatever think this. So what does the dragon do? Millie Bobby Brown escapes, goes to where all these people are. The queen, Robin Wright's character, confronts them. Looks like Mr. Prince Charming is going to marry someone else, and that would have been the last person. He's trying to plead, I totally, was thinking about you. Come on. You're trying to believe. She didn't believe it, whatever. And then, of course, the queen, who's this, whatever, pretty much peasant, what I'm going to say she called her. Who we're going to listen to? Who is she? Who are you to threaten us? Goes, no, a threat. Goes, what, you're scared? You're going to plead for you? I go, no. It's not me who has to worry. It's you. And then all of a sudden, the stupid dragon comes. Gives her time to move out of there, guys, and the dragon lights up the whole place. Prince Charming, Robin Wright, the queen, and everybody else who decided to stay there, done like dinner. And then you see at the end, she ends up meeting up with her family, her stepmom, her sister, nice little new gowns and whatever, and they're on a boat. They're going home, apparently. Where home is, I don't know, because they didn't really say so, because we just saw them riding with horses to the palace at the beginning of the movie to get married kind of thing. And you have the dragon flying right beside them, and that was pretty much it. So if they're going to do a sequel, they might do it, but I don't know. I don't think they need to. But it was okay. Like I said, for what it was decent. Special effects weren't like, oh my God, blew me away, but the scenery was done well. Millie Bobby Brown, if you bought her in the main role of the character, which I did, you're going to enjoy it. She didn't throw the towel in and go, you know what the hell am I doing here kind of thing. No. She did a good job, and I enjoyed it because of it. I'm not going to say it's the greatest film. Would I recommend you guys checking it out? If you haven't checked it out on Netflix right now, then if you're a Millie Bobby Brown fan, check it out. If you like her in movies and anything besides Stranger Things, I think you're going to enjoy this one. I'm not going to say it's the greatest thing I watched, and ain't the worst thing, but I was pleasantly surprised and okay with it. So there you go, guys. That's my official Damsel movie review starring Millie Bobby Brown and Robin Wright. Hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Go check out my other TV show reviews that I dropped, The Bondsman, premiere and finale. If you haven't seen it, don't watch it. Obviously, other reviews that I've posted, and of course, don't forget tomorrow or even possibly later today, depending how I feel, because this one, if I'm corrected, it's in the morning that I'll be dropping this review video. I'll be dropping Subservience with Megan Fox, possibly, if not later today, Saturday. My main objective was to post it on Sunday, because guess what's on Sunday? The Last of Us Season 2 debut. Going to be watching it late Sunday and posting an after watch, party, whatever you want to call it, review session, if you want to call it that, on Mondays, and it's going to be spoiler filled. So make sure you watch everything before you watch the rest of my videos, so I don't ruin it for you. But anyways, I'm working on kind of tweaking a little bit, a few things here and there, you know. But anyways, be the hell good. Stay off the King's Throne. Check out Damsel for yourself. Stay off the King's Throne. Again, be the hell good. And I'll see you guys where? Right here on YouTube land.